What's good, everyone? I just wanted to pop in real quick, literally, and tell you all some artists that I'm looking forward to dropping in the year of our Lord 2022. It's been a minute since I've been here. Just wanted to ask everyone, how is it? How's it been? I don't fucking know. I'm here. Hope you guys like the new setup. And I wrote everyone down on this little green sticky note. No editing, no filter, whatever. Here we go. I'm starting off with the weeknd. Um, the weeknd dropped his silly little cover art today for his new album Dawn FM that got memed on Twitter, of course. No one's gonna shut up about this album until Monday. That's my prediction, but I think it's gonna be fire. I have my silly little weekend vinyl behind me. I feel like it's gonna be a good follow-up to that. Up next we got Ye, who I didn't even write down, but teased Donda 2 yesterday as of recording this, and we're not gonna get that. But it's okay. Donda was the defining project last year. I wasn't super crazy about it myself, but some good songs on there. So Donda 2, it's a nice thought. Up next we got Charli XCX, queen of hyperpop. Although, her recent songs have been more of a conventional pop style, so I don't know. I'm still looking forward to her new album. I did enjoy those singles, so I feel like she could come through this year. And we got Mitski. My inclusion of Mitski shows that I understand women, despite the rest of the people on this list. So I did enjoy her 3 recent singles, so I'm sure it's going to be a great birthday present in February to be receiving a new album from her. Also got Earl Sweatshirt, immediately following up Mitski, to show that I'm still an incel on the inside. And Earl dropped 2010 last year, a great song, dropped that other song that I don't remember anything about. But Earl's always good to hear from. Some rap songs is a fucking great album, so I'm sure that Earl will come through this year. And we also got Kid Cudi to show the emotional side of me. Man on the Moon 3, such an underrated project, and I'm sure he's releasing like 2 new albums this year, and I have no doubt that they'll be fire emotionally. We also have FKA Twigs, who released a couple more mainstream sounding songs recently, but still weird in FKA Twigs style. That weekend song took a bit to grow on me, but I am enjoying it now after it grew on me. And we got the gecs, of course, one of the biggest names in hyperpop. 1000 gecs, great project. They dropped Me 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 recently, which not my favorite by them, certainly. But who knows? I feel like gecs could have a good year. They dropped 10,000 gecs, like they've been talking about. Who knows what the hell's gonna be on that project? We also got Nas, the king himself. Nas dropped 2 fire projects last year, King's Disease 2 and Magic right at the end of the year, both of which I loved. I have no doubt that King's Disease 3 this year is going to be amazing. We got Brockhampton, who brought back that raw gay energy last year with Roadrunner. Definitely not as great as the Saturation Trilogy in my eyes, but still one of their most personal projects, and they're supposed to be following it up with what's to be their last album. Who knows if Kevin Abstract's lying about that or not. Kevin himself also could come through this year. So let's see what my favorite gay boys have to offer. We also got Travis Scott. Recently came off of the Astroworld incident, and dropped a couple bland singles beforehand. Hasn't really done anything interesting since the album itself, Astroworld, so hopefully the music will not be as shitty as Travis is as a person. Also, Taylor Swift dropped a Red Taylor's version last year. Great album, and I'd love to keep hearing her redo these albums. Maybe 1989 next. And yeah, I don't really see anything in terms of new material from her, but Danny Brown released 30 10 years ago, so hopefully he's going to follow that up with 40, which I'm sure is going to be just as amazing as 30 was 10 years ago. Well, obviously I didn't listen to it 10 years ago, but I think you get the point. I've seemed very aggressive this video, and I apologize for that, but I'm just being a little silly today. We also have Jasmine Sullivan, who released her Hotels EP last year. Some fucking great songs on that project. I mean, Pick Up Your Feelings. So I hopefully see a full length from her this year. I feel like that would be great. Maybe she will bless us. Got J. Cole, released the Off Season last year, kind of out of the blue. I know that was supposed to be the prequel to the Off Season, that was supposed to be the prequel to the Fall Off. So maybe he'll come through with that project this year. The Off Season was pretty good last year. Ariana Grande, she kind of fell off in 2020, but you know, Sweetener and Thank You Next were great albums. So maybe she can pick it up this year. I feel like she might not, but... And then let's get into some of the names that I am really looking forward to, who may or may not have dropped, may or may not drop in the future this year, but haven't heard from these artists in a while, so it would be great to hear from them. Starting off with Death Grips. Haven't really since Year of the Snitch, really, since 2018. They posted that silly photo recently, but I just need some music to drive me fucking insane. Jid, or JID, released a few singles last year, and he's been hyping up the Forever Story to come out this year. So in terms of technical ability, one of the greatest voices in hip-hop right now, so excited to see if he releases this year. Queen Bee, Beyonce, no one really talking about her. Haven't really heard from her in terms of a studio album since Lemonade, which was one of the defining projects of the 2010s. But, you know, she's come through with, like, a live album and work with The Lion King. So, you know, hopefully maybe she'll follow up that studio album. Also got A$AP Rocky, dropped Testing in 2018. And then he had a pretty good song last year that I cannot say the name of. But Testing was pretty hit or miss, so I'm hoping he'll come through this year with something good. Be good to hear from Mr. A$AP this year. Then we got Playboi Carti. Teased Narcissist last year, but of course we didn't get it. I went to his Narcissist tour, which he changed the name of because he pranked us with No Narcissist album. I don't know if I see Narcissist coming out this year, but it would be great. Loved that concert I went to. Whole Lotta Red. An Experience. My favorite album so far of the 2020s. And also with Carti, we also have Mario Judah. Kind of rode Carti's wave for a little while. Kind of went away from that last year. And you know, he dropped a couple pretty good singles in the beginning of the year. Then he dropped another one that I didn't care for. But Mario Judah, where are you at? And then we're at the big three. Got SZA, Control 2017, great album, amazing album even. Good Days was a defining song last year. She released I Hate You recently, which I didn't really like. And still though, I hopefully finally see that follow-up this year. Of course, Kendrick dropped Damn 2017. Haven't heard from him since. Did a couple features last year, which I wasn't a fan of at first, but really came around to like those with Baby Keem. And Kendrick trends every day on Twitter for no reason. But hopefully this year he's going to come through with that final TDE album that he was talking about. And then, of course, you know, the one that I'm anticipating the most, gotta be Frank Ocean. You know, Blonde, one of my favorite albums ever. And, you know, Frank kind of been under the radar for a little bit. Is that even the right term? I don't know. But, you know, released Dear April, Cayendo, 2020. And that, like, 9-minute piano rap recently. And, yeah. So, that's gonna do it. Those are the people that I'm really looking forward to this year. So, you know, I hope you liked this silly little video. Just not caring energy. And let me know if you want to see more of my vinyls. And hopefully I'll be back with a review of the Weeknd's new album when it comes out this week. So I love you all. Have a very silly day. You're all beautiful. And yeah, that's it. Woo-hoo-hoo.